going on, peoples? The saga continues. Let me tap these groups in like I do every week, man. Same shit, nothing different, man. TGI Friday, man. I hope everybody have a blessed weekend, man. Real talk. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. Let me tap these groups in, and I'm gonna, hit y'all with the shout outs, and then we're gonna start the every Friday Al York Sports Show, man. Let me get a few more people in here, then we can, we can do what we do, man. Big show today. Part-time bro back on the show. Big Suge in the building. I see you, baby. I see you, Big Suge. Steve Levine in the building. Miss Kinsu in the building. God bless everybody, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Part-time bro in the building. She just can't wait to get them action. She can't wait to get some action. Let me do my little shenanigans, and I'm going to bring you right in, part-time bro. Just make sure you remember how to join. All right? Don't make me feel like you forgot. Let me just shout everybody out. An amazing Friday. We are crazy hot in Vegas. It's like we over normal temperatures, heat wave, but it ain't gonna stop. No, we just gonna keep doing what we do, man. Let me let a few more people tap in. Then we gonna start the greatest sports show on earth, man. Yeah, I live up to that. Jeff Gerson in the building. And the reason why I got the greatest sports show is not cause of me, it's everybody that's with me. So do the math with that. It's not because of me, it's because everybody with me, man. All right, so everybody can hear me clear, correct? All right, let's start the show, because we got a long show. We got 3 guests today. We're going to have part-time bro, King Felix, and Sportsbook Jeff. Then we're going to lead away to another show. Let's start the show. Al York Sports. The raw truth, baby. Open sessions and giveaways. The more the merrier. TGI Friday. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. You heard? Yeah, I want to get amped up, man. Let me let more people. Liz in the building, I see you. Steve Levine, I hear you got these games. I'm too busy even to look at whatever you got for me right now. You gotta hit me with that later on, bro. Alright, here we go. Let's start the show because we got a lot of business to take care of. Let me start off by saying go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell. Continue to do the good work. The numbers are continuing to grow, and I thank everybody for participating. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York, Nueva York. Shout out to my man Syndicate Radio. That's my guy. Price Tag Entertainment. Tomorrow, big show at the Westgate, 8:30. Your boy's going to be there. Make sure y'all show up to the Westgate for the, the boom. The boom's going to be banging tomorrow. The boom's going to be banging tomorrow. And Westgate, all the old school hip-hop guys, make sure you guys show up, man. Shout out to my man Dwayne Beeman. I know you ain't forget me, dog. Regardless what anybody say, I know you ain't forget me, and I know that everything's going to be beautiful the way it's supposed to be. I just have to get that out there. Shout out to Credit Fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me at al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement? Hit me up and I'll hook you up. Hit me up and I'll hook you up. And need instrumentals. Hit my man Mac Warner, the best in the game right now. Mac Warner on the instrumentals. And shout out to I Love Clothing, my man Kes Warner, a.k.a. The Wolfman, and open sessions and giveaways. Like I always say, the more, the merrier. Let's start the show because I got people waiting. We going into MLB. There's this guy right here. I know Aaron Judge is leading as the MVP. That's my guy. But what this dude right here is doing in baseball is the closest thing to incredible, and that's Shohei Ohtani, a.k.a. Showtime. This guy got 30 home runs and 10 wins as a pitcher. I mean, this hasn't been done in God knows how long. I mean, since Babe Ruth days. So the fact that he basically set a record, you have to put him up there with Judge. I know Judge is killing shit. I'm a New Yorker. I'm not going to be biased. But Ohtani's going to have to get a lot of votes for what he's doing right now. Because we might not ever see this for another 50, 100 years. And that's real talk. Salute to Shohei Ohtani for what he's been bringing to baseball, and I love it. Other news. Russell Wilson, my guy, signed a 5-year extension with the Denver Broncos for 245 M's, 165 M's guaranteed. Now go out there, Russ, and do what you've been doing. What you did at North Carolina State. What you did for Wisconsin. What you did for the Seattle Seahawks. Now come to Denver, get me mine in the playoffs so I can beat my man on my bet and we can move on. Other news. Tennessee Titans linebacker Harold Landry III has a torn ACL, will miss the whole season. It's what it's looking like. He led the Titans in sacks with 12 last year. Huge loss for the Titans, who are already thin. Huge loss. Other news. Chicago Bears claim offensive lineman Alex Leatherwood from Alabama, who's been nothing but a bust since he landed in the NFL. It was high praise for Leatherwood. Raiders took him in the first round. He always seems to be having penalties or is always injured. And now the Bears are going to try to resurrect his career because it's been dismal since he stepped on the NFL. Other news. Los Angeles Chargers just got a little stronger, signing veteran running back Sonny Michel out of Georgia, who was released by the Dolphins early in the year. What Michel is going to bring is a great, third down back or third back. He's still got some in his tank. He's not what he was in Georgia, but he can still help a team out. Salute to the Chargers. I think this is a real good pickup. Other news. The Philadelphia Eagles have traded wide receiver Jalen Reagor from TCU, came out of TCU, to the Vikings for a 2023 7th-round pick and a 2024 5th-round pick. Reagor just, he has to prove himself. He was selected high. He didn't perform with the Eagles, but he got a time right now. He can resurrect. He's with the Vikings right now, part-time Bros team, and I know she's excited because she's figuring that Kirk Cousins is going to bring the best out of Reagor, which is yet to see. Let's get it. George Santana in the building. Dilly Felix in the building. Melissa in the building. Everybody, if I can't shout you out, I apologize. Let's go to the MLB real quick before we bring in part-time bro. White Sox manager Tony La Russa is out indefinitely. He's undergoing a lot of medical tests. I love La Russa, but when you got to hang it up, you got to hang it up. The guy's an automatic Hall of Famer for what he did with the Athletics and what he did with the Cardinals Sportsbook Jets team. And, he wanted to continue. I understand it's your life. I get it. Just like a boxer. A boxer don't know what to do but box. But you got to plan. You got to plan something after your career because your career is it's not going to last forever. And La Russa is basically going to die on the field. I hate to say it. But hopefully now they can give him lead and he can just step off because it's real stressful with the White Sox. They don't know if they coming or going. They underachieving. They lost Rondo. They got a lot of injuries. La Russa does not need the stress. I hope the best for future Hall of Famer Tony La Russa. Yeah, George. He definitely did earn his respect in baseball. But he's 77 years old with a mediocre team. And it's killing him, dog. I don't want to see him go out like that. He should have left while he was on top. Last year, he coached real good, managed real good. He could have left real high, got the White Sox to the playoffs. They came up short with the Astros, but he could have left on a great note instead of leaving like this. Okay, last but not least, before we get part-time bro in the building, Kyrie Irving said, and a lot of people agree and disagree with me on this, that Steve Nash MVP trophies should be returned because he felt that Kobe should have won those trophies. Now, I don't have a problem with him voicing his opinion. I just need to know, when did he say this? Did he go up to Nash and just play them and say, yo, you ain't deserve them trophies? Or was he asked a question, by just somebody just trying to get some media hype, and he spoke his mind? The reason why that means everything, because if you went up to your head coach and you said this is some disrespectful shit. Real talk. But if you was asked, what's your opinion? Because like they say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if somebody just snatched them up, some group snatched them up, sports talk group, and say, yo, dog, you think Nash deserved them trophies? And he spoke his opinion in a polite way. I don't got no issue like that with that, but don't bury your coach, dog. Don't do what KD's already doing, because y'all already making it dismal out the gate again in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, I don't think they're ever going to get it together when you got these sorry leaders over there. All great talent, but sorry-ass leaders. And with that, I'm going to move on, because I got to get Miss Part-Time Bro on the show. But Kyrie Irving needs to shut the F up, man. Real talk. Unless, like I said, they asked him for opinion, and he gave his honest opinion. But if he brings this to the coach, he needs to shut the fuck up. Part-Time Bro, where you at? Let's get him. Hold up, guys. Let me see if I can get her in myself. I'm going to add her. Okay, I'm adding you. You should be able to get on.
Hi!
What's going on, girl?
It has been too long.
Right, you kind of, in my end, you kind of frozen. Okay, there we go. Now I see movement. You were like this. I can't talk to you like that. Okay, hold up. Listen.
I'm at some secret location.
I gotta go in and out because you continue to freeze. Just give me 1 second.
We good?
Okay, let's hope we get it, because I hate talking to something that's frozen. I don't feel the same. But let's get this going real quick, Miss Part-Time Bro. Happy to have you back on the show. All the ladies were like, yo, where your girl at? I said, she's coming soon.
It's football season. I'm here.
Okay, that's what we want to hear. So real quick, your take on college football coming back real quick, but I want you for the NFL. Just give your thoughts on college football.
Oh, I'm like in general, or you tell me?
Yeah, just college football's back. What you thinking?
Oh no, I'm excited for college football season. I know there's a lot going on with the playoffs, teams leaving conferences, and I'm just glad it's back. And it's and with all these TV deals with the Big Ten, like college NFL is king and college football is right below it. And it produces money, and it's gonna put money in our wallets, Al York.
You already know.
Tonight it's gonna put money in my wallet.
Yeah, you already know. I see you went, I think, 2-1 yesterday, if I'm correct. I might be wrong.
Yes, sir.
That's a winning record. That's 66%.
Hey, a dub is a dub.
All right, let's go to the NFL. Same question. What does the NFL mean to Part-Time Bro? Then we're going to move on.
Oh, the NFL is my life. This is what gives me life, Al York. I am lost all throughout the summer, all throughout off season, from February to August. I'm just a lost soul. NFL gives me life. I have no life now. No life. Maybe on Tuesday. And I make an exception for Al York on Fridays. That's it. I don't give an exception to anyone else.
There you go. Let's go. Let's go get them. Okay, real quick. Been a lot of free agency, trades and stuff. Who was your biggest pickup from any team that made their pickups? And don't be biased with your team. I mean in general.
Don't you come at me. I heard you before. Which, by the way, we're going to get into that. He ain't getting no receptions from Kirk Cousins. He's going to thrive on special teams. But that's another day.
Oh, wow. Wow.
He'll be wide receiver 3. KJ Osborne going to be wide receiver 3. My man going to be returning kicks, okay? Ray Gart ain't going to get receptions, so he's going to be running for special teams.
Wow. Punt returner, kickoff returner. Who is the biggest pickup for you from any team, though? And I'm going to give you mine. Okay,
so hear me out. And no one's going to like this, but like to keep it different here. I don't want to go who got traded. I'm all about how San Francisco kept Jimmy G.
Okay, I work with that.
Want to hear why? This man has done a lot of things for this franchise. He took a pay cut, and you want to know why? Why wouldn't you take a pay cut? Why wouldn't you take a pay cut? You get to what? You want to go be behind Drew Lock and Geno Smith, or Daniel Jones with the Giants, or Tom Brady behind the Bucks, because there's only 3 teams that he could possibly go to? No, you get to sit comfortable as the side bay. He's side bay now. He was up for the ring, but now he's side bay. He gets $6.5 million a year, and if Trey Lance is a bust, he gets to go in.
There you go. On a real good team.
He's been to the playoffs and the Super Bowl. What is wrong with people? This is the best situation ever.
Yeah, but you didn't like the idea of the Cleveland Browns maybe trying to get him, at least for 1 year?
No. I don't like anyone. This is the best situation he could fall into. He's the man in the world.
I could agree to that because they already know him. He knows the system. He's very comfortable. Shanahan, he knows Shanahan's offense.
Have you ever seen a mid-tier team like a Carson Wentz, a Kirk Cousins, whatever you may be, a Jimmy Garoppolo?
Right.
If you've done a good job and you're not tanking, they're gonna win the NFC West. You watch this.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you my best pickup. I'm gonna have, even though it's early, we don't know who's the best pickup. But from seeing it on paper, I gotta go with Russell the Muscle Wilson going to the Denver Broncos. I mean, I think that should be a great fit. John Elway finally got his quarterback. I mean, let's see what happens at Mile High.
Oh, that's what they've been missing. That's what the Broncos be missing, right?
Since Peyton Manning. When Peyton Manning was over there, they was winning. But when they tried that Paxton Lynch, Osweiler, and all them other bums, Simeon, it never worked out.
Drew Lock in Seattle, who's sitting behind Geno Smith. Al York, I never thought in 2022 I would be saying Geno Smith is a starting quarterback in the NFL.
I know.
I'd be saying that, man.
Yeah, he's trash.
Okay, but let me tell you something. Yeah, Russell Wilson best. He's in the toughest division of football.
That's why I love it. He ain't shying away. Russell come through here against the toughest division. You got to give him props. Somebody said Pinkett.
Broncos are very lucky because I like Russell Wilson.
Right. Somebody said Pinkett for that the Steelers picked up. He's still too young. There's a lot to wait for Pickett. I like Kenny Pickett, but he's still way too young right now.
No,
but he should be all right.
How exciting for that franchise though. They have Ben Roethlisberger. When you see, I'm not used to this as a Vikings fan, but when you are a solid foundation like the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you've had Ben Roethlisberger, you've had a solid quarterback who has won you a ring. Dang it! But it's really cool to have the quarterback of the future and develop a quarterback. And I'm not saying Mitch Trubisky is it and going to develop Kenny Pickett. We might see Kenny Pickett start by game like 4 or 5. But I'm very excited for Pittsburgh. That's really cool. And he's a hometown guy. So that's really
Yeah, I like that. Okay, real quick, we're going to jump. Is Tua Tagovailoa ready to take Miami to the next level?
Next level?
Yes, no, and why?
As in, okay, so next level, I don't know what you mean by that. Like playoffs?
Playoffs. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't mean a winning record. Get him in the playoffs and make some noise. Is he ready to do that?
So they did everything. Miami, I don't know, besides the sus with Tom Brady and Sean Payton, but the Miami Dolphins, they did everything. They got a young boy genius coach. They got Tua, which this is his make or break year. This is like, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
They gave you the weapons. I mean, they're kind of like, laying it up to him. They're like, all right, dude, you got wide receivers, you got a running back.
No. Let me say it correct. He got the best wide receiver in football. And Tyreek Hill.
Down with that, by the way.
Best wide receiver. I don't want to hear no excuses.
But all right. So does a quarterback make the wide receiver, or does the wide receiver make the quarterback?
Depends how you look at it.
The what?
I mean, you need a good quarterback to get him the ball. That's no question.
So Tua can throw him the ball. But I know everyone's going viral with this, like, he underthrows the ball. But guess what? They got a running game, too. Tua can hand off that ball to Edmonds, right? Or open the passing game. And also, when you have stud receivers, top 3, maybe not the best receiver in the league, but you and I can talk about that later. Kyrie. But, and what about Waddle on the other side, too?
That's what I'm saying. They got what? There's no excuse for Tua. If Tua don't get it done, get him the fuck out of there. I don't care how nice of a boy he is. If he don't get it done, get him the fuck out of there. Send him to the New York Jets or something.
So the newest rumor, too, is if Tua doesn't do it this year, Lamar Jackson's going to go to the Dolphins.
Okay, let's keep going because I want to max our time out.
I know. Sorry. I miss you, man.
No doubt. No doubt. You know how we feel.
Man.
Buffalo Bills. If they don't win the Super Bowl, is it a bust?
It's not a bust, but it's but there is no reason why they shouldn't go to the Super Bowl. As a Vikings fan, I feel for the Buffalo Bills because they have suffered like I have. Listen, they might go to the Super Bowl and they might lose, but they're going to the Super Bowl this year. They are. And they're going to battle against the sexiest team in the NFL, the Los Angeles Chargers, in the AFC Championship. Save this right now. Record it, even though I want other teams to go, and I don't.
I think.
Listen, Buffalo Bills did everything they should do in the offseason. Yeah, that freaking coin toss, but guess what? There's 60 minutes of the game. It shouldn't have come down to that goddamn coin toss. They have it all. There is no reason. They are getting in their own way. And guess what? I don't know if anyone looks at this strength of schedule. They have one of the easiest. They got a lot of resting to do. So there's no excuses. Win or nothing. Buffalo Bills, and I'm all about it. I'm on the train. Choo-choo.
And you can't forget, part-time, bro, they got their hearts broken 2 years in a row.
Well, okay, yeah, but
you got to incorporate that.
Story. That's the narrative with Buffalo. That's the narrative with those.
No, it is the narrative, but it's not the Josh Allen narrative. He's bringing a new regime over there. I know Buffalo as a unit, as a franchise, I get it.
They have it all on both sides of the ball.
They should be able to steamboat.
They can get a first round bye in the playoffs. And not to take away from Miami, the Patriots, unless we
I'm gonna say AFC conference game or bust. They got to at least make it there.
You and I can meet there because absolutely.
Okay. Now we're gonna shift gears. Can Tom Brady take this team right here?
No.
Back to the promised land.
He's done. Retire. Go save your marriage. I'm over you. Get over it.
Wow. You serious?
Are you serious with all the other NFC teams?
I'm going to say, their offensive line is shot.
Tom Brady is not going to the Super Bowl. Nope. He's not going to the NFC Championship.
Right. I'm going to agree with you. The offensive line is shot. And their division, the trenches are tough in that division. So they're going to be putting mad pressure. He might retire in the middle of the year. How about that?
He probably will because he knows he's not going to win a Super Bowl.
He's going to get beat up, and he's going to see that $314 million that he's got waiting to be a sportscaster.
Tom Brady.
That's going to be in his ear.
He mad.
Tom Bro's going to be in his ear. So he's going to have to retire.
No. No. Bye, Tom. Bye. See you later. Offensive line got beat up during preseason. In general, I don't know why people are so high on the Bucs. Yeah, it's Tom Brady. Blah, 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 blah. Their defense is the only reason they won a goddamn Super Bowl. Stop giving the credit to Tom Brady.
Hey, watch your mouth because Tom Brady had a good game.
He had a
good game, and he had a great NFC Championship game against Green Bay. But listen, let's move on. We got 1 minute left. Give us a prediction of the Skull Gang record this year.
Whee! What do you want, my predictions for the Skull Gang? Okay, you said 5 bold predictions or just 5 predictions?
No, just your record. for the year?
We're just going 10-7. Listen, people can't sleep on Green Bay. Give me all this Devontae Adams crap all day. It's still Aaron Rodgers. It's still the Green Bay Packers. They have been the #1 seed. I mean, I'm more worried about the running game. All right? Yeah, but the Vikings are going to be good.
I believe in y'all this year for some reason. I didn't believe you the other years. I didn't believe you. I was like not trying to be mean with you, but I think you guys are ready to make a run. Some type of playoff run, I think you guys are ready.
Yeah, we are. Explosive off. It's not our offense, and everyone can keep going this narrative. Oh, Kirk Cousins sucks. No, it's been our defense, and they haven't been healthy. Our front seven stays healthy, you better all watch out, including your damn Dallas Cowboys. And we are switching.
My team sucks.
We are switching to a 3-4 scheme, but that's going to help our secondary, which has been garbage for years under the Mike. Got a young offensive coach, and things are going to turn around.
Okay, let's see what happens with Skull Gang in Minnesota. Any last words, Miss Part-Time Bro? Thank you for coming back on. We appreciate you. Give your last words.
Follow me at Part-Time Bro. I have my own solo radio show now on Saturdays on the Sports Animal free app, wherever you're listening from. I know Al York got east to west listening, but I have my own solo sports show at 11 a.m. Mountain Time on the Sports Animal. I've missed you. We will hang out all throughout NFL season. Sorry I've been absent. You're the best. I'm
gonna give you this old song. Welcome back. Welcome back, Carter, baby. Peace out, Part-Time Bro. We're going to see you soon, okay? Go Skull Gang week 1. I'm on y'all. Y'all better perform week 1.
Yeah, we're going to beat the Packers.
There you go. Let's go. All right, girl. Okay. All right, guys. Part-Time Bro in the building. I kind of have to speed it up. Felix Jacino, King Felix, where you at? Let me see if I can get Felix in. I'm trying to get you in on my side. Yeah, we got to run through it because time is running quick. When you having fun and you dropping facts, time runs quick. Jacino, what up, baby?
What up? How's everybody doing?
Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. I know you ready.
Getting ready, man.
Talk to me.
We're ready. We're ready.
Okay, real quick, Felix. We're going to take care of the MLB. I know it's football season, but we can't forget baseball, especially right now. Yankees should have been tied up. I thought Connor Philippa hit a home run. I guess they gave him a double on that, and they didn't score. But real quick, Felix, if the MLB ended right now, these would be your playoff teams. You have the Yankees with a bye, the Astros with a bye, and you have Cleveland versus the Blue Jays. The winner will play the Yankees. My question to you is, who wins that series between Cleveland and the Blue Jays to go face the Yankees?
Well, from what I understand, the wild card series is 3 games series, and they're all in the team that has the best record in their field. They're not going back and forth. So that means they'll play 3 games in Cleveland. This year, Cleveland beat Toronto 5 out of 7 games. I like Cleveland in this series. Their pitcher, Bieber and Quintero, I think, that's a good 1-2 punch. But like I said, Cleveland has beaten Toronto 5 times
they got their number. And they got their number. I think they got the better starting pitching. But I would admit the Jays' offense is better. But pitching, real good pitching, can calm down some good offense.
But in a short series, it doesn't mean as much as a 7-game series.
Okay. Now let's go to the Astros series. Astros gets a bye, but the team that's going to play the Astros are the Tampa Bay Rays or the Mariners. The winner of that will get the Stros. Who comes out of that series, Felix?
I'll tell you something. Game 1, Tampa Bay is going to throw Shane McClanahan. He's like their best pitcher. 11-5. He's got a 2.20 ERA. But you know that in these short series, man, the game one pitcher is your best pitcher. Tampa Bay is gonna have that is gonna have the advantage there.
I don't know.
But
I don't know
man,
because
Castillo.
I know record wise that Shane guy got a better record, but Castillo is nasty, dog.
I know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I like Tampa Bay because they have the experience, and for some reason, let me tell you something. Before the season ends, I think the Tampa Bay will be hosting the wild card because they're only about a half a game difference.
Right.
It's just like you said, as of right now. So I'm picking Tampa Bay.
Okay, I agree with you if they play at the Trop, but if play in Seattle, I'm taking the home team in this one. Now, as far as the J series, I guess it all depends who's at home too, and it's definitely going to be Cleveland if they win the Central, because they're going to host the home series no matter what. So I agree with you with that. Now, real quick, you said the Indians and Yankees real quick. Who do you got real quick?
I like the Yankees, man.
Okay.
I like the Yankees.
Same question, Rays or the Astros? Who do you like in that?
I like Houston. And let me say
Yankees
something.
in Houston in the pennant.
Yeah, Yankees in Houston for the pennant.
Okay, let's go to the National League because I got to keep going. New York Mets get a bye. LA Dodgers get a bye if it ended today. The team that will play the Mets would be the St. Louis Cardinals or the San Diego Padres. Who do you like in that short series?
I'll tell you this, man. On paper, San Diego got a tremendous team, and with pitching with Darvish, Musgrave, Manera, Snell, Clevenger. But the truth is, those guys haven't pitched all year. They all been hurt. Snell's only pitched 7 games, Clevenger 5 games. The drama with Tatis. Listen, I like San Luis. They're a better, complete team. They have less turmoil, and to be honest with you, in that series, Montgomery, that was a great acquisition from the Yankees. I like the Cardinals, man.
Okay, on paper, Padres look way better, pitching, hitting, etc. But I'm gonna roll with the red hot Redbirds. Both Jeff, my boys, are gonna love that decision I'm making. They'll be mad at me if I win another way, but listen. Redbirds are smoking hot, and if they go into the playoffs like that with Molina, Pujols, and Wainwright seeking one more championship, I don't think they're leaving in the first round. If they're going to be beat, it's going to be at the pennant, I think.
And let me tell you, San Luis swept San Diego earlier this year, 3 straight in San Luis.
There you go. Okay, so we got the Cards moving forward. Now we're going to go Dodgers get the bye. Braves in the fields. Who comes out?
Well, let me tell you something. They got 7 games left between them. And as of right now, Phillies has beaten them 7 games to 5. But let me tell you something. The Braves pitching for me is by far better. You know, they got Kyle Wright, 17-5 with 2.85 ERA. Then you got Max Fry, 12-5 with 2.56 ERA, and that's a short series.
Don't forget Charlie, baby.
Exactly. So you know what? I got the Braves winning that series.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm with the Braves on that easily.
But you can't take away what Rob Thompson has done. Philadelphia has been one of the hottest teams in the second half of baseball.
And you presented a great point the other day. You said he got a nice mix with the young guys and all that stuff.
Exactly. Girardi was more playing older guys. He's more loyal to the veteran guys. Rob Thompson said, no, we're going to mix it up. And he started bringing up some young guys, and they're delivering. So there's a good chemistry in that team.
Facts. Cardinals and the Mets. That's a tough one.
I got the Mets win. Excuse me. It is a tough one, but I got the Mets winning that series. You know what? That series is a 3 out of 5. And Scherzer and DeGrom and the Mets. This is the Mets year, and they're gonna go far in the postseason. So I like the Mets especially the energy of New York. It's going to be crazy in October here in New York with both teams in the playoffs. But the Mets are hungry, man. They've suffered long enough. It's their time.
Right.
I think the Mets win.
I'm gonna say, you said 5-game series, right?
Yep.
I say the Mets will get them in the 5th game with DeGrom on the mound. Redbirds are gonna give them everything they can handle. But I think DeGrom gets it done. He's gonna prove to the world he's the best pitcher in baseball. You give him the rock game 5, they playing the Dodgers, my opinion. Not yet. Not playing the Dodgers, because now we going to the Braves and the Dodgers. Who you liking that?
Let me tell you something. The Dodgers are the best team in baseball. And, run differential, offense, pitching. And you know what? And the Braves play them tough. But I got to go with the Dodgers. They're strong, man. And every point of the game, especially their pitching. They're going to have the home field. I'm going with the Dodgers. But I'll be rooting for the Braves, but I'm going with the Dodgers. If I had to bet money, it'll be Dodgers.
I'm going to say Freeman being with the Dodgers, it's going to make the difference of them beating the Braves. That took away the Braves having a true leader. Freddie Freeman was their leader. There's not a true leader over there. They got a great team, yes. But there's not a guy that's over there that's the leader. Freddie Freeman was their leader. Now he's with the Dodgers, who have multiple leaders. With him on top, I think they prevail. Multiple leaders being Kershaw is one of them. Freeman would be one of them. And you can also throw Mookie Betts in there. I mean, he's a leader too.
Mookie Betts,
so I'm gonna
Trey Turner.
Dodgers get through. Now we're going to have Dodgers and the Braves. Mets and the Dodgers playing the pennant then, right?
Yep. And I got my prediction I got my prediction. Listen, there's 2 things you can look at it. The way it's supposed to be, and the way it could be. And I'm going with the way it could be. I'm not going the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
Because let me tell you something. The Mets have beaten the Dodgers 4 out of 7 games, and you know what? Like I said, I think this is the Mets' year, man, in the National League. I see the Mets upsetting the Dodgers, man. I can see it. And let me tell you something. The ERA of the Mets and the Dodgers against each other, the Mets ERA is 2.90, while the Dodgers ERA is 3.34. The Mets are just, in the 7 games they played, the Mets could have won easily 5 or 6 games. So you know what? I'm going with the big upset for all those bettors out there, and I'm picking the Mets going to the World Series. I don't think
that's an upset. I think, to be honest with you, I think the Redbirds and the Braves have a better chance of beating the Mets because they got real good pitchers. I don't think you lose Walker Buehler. You got an old Kershaw who doesn't step up in the playoffs, and you depending on Gosselin and Anderson, who are having career years, to beat a New York Mets team with DeGrom and Scherzer. I don't see that happening. I don't care what their record is. Playoff time, you throw them lights. Gosselin and Anderson never been there. They don't know what that feels like.
Right.
And you know Scherzer knows all about that. And DeGrom. Because DeGrom went to the chip against the Kansas City Royals. So he know what time it is. So I got the Mets clearing the Dodgers. I'm just thinking if they play the Braves or if the Redbirds get them, that'll be their way out. But if they play the Dodgers, I'm going right to the book, and I'm going to hammer the Mets. Too much pitching, dog. Too much pitching.
And there's a lot of pressure on the Dodgers to win more than ever. You know, but like I said,
Felix,
I like
real
the
quick,
Mets.
But I got to get Jeff in. Yankees or Astros, how many games? Real quick.
Listen, let me tell you something. The Astros have beat the Yankees 5 times out of 7 games. But you know what's one thing? I believe the Yankees will beat the Astros in the playoffs. The reason is The Yankees have dominated the series. I mean, on paper, as far as the average, the Yankees are hitting 260 against them, while the Houston's hitting 218. The Yankees got 11 homers, while they have 9. Listen, the games have been close: 2-1, 3-0, 3-2, 7-5. So it's not like Houston is dominating. I think the Yankees have had enough of losing to Houston in the playoffs. I think this is their year. They had a great first half. They fell off in the second half. But you know what? I'm saying it. Subway Series, the best October in a long time in New York. We got both teams will be in the World Series, the Mets and the Yankees.
Wow. My Yankees ain't getting there. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I told you in the beginning, they surprised me in the first half, but they're playing exactly like I thought who would they be. This is how I thought who would they be. I really did. But they surprised me in the first half, unless they surprised me in the playoffs and then gain my attention again. But I don't see it. I just don't see it. They don't have enough fight in them. If they play Houston, Houston got their number. Houston's going to beat them. Or Seattle, who's my sleeper.
It's a long season, man. And you know what? The Yankees was playing at a high level that first half. We knew they were not going to maintain that. But you know what? I still think the Yankees can regroup. And I think baseball, playoff baseball in New York, October, New York's going to be electric. And like I said, it's what should be and what could be. I'm going with what could be.
Felix Yacino, thank you for another great session. Let me get Jeff in because he ain't going to have too much time. Thank you, my brother. God bless you, your family, and keep pushing, baby. King Felix. Okay. All right, guys. Jeff, where you at? Let me try to just bring you in. Okay, you're going to have to get in yourself, brother. Damn, I still got words in my mouth for Felix and part-time, bro. But we only got an hour, man. It's a non-stop hour, but we only got an hour. Okay, let's get Jeffrey Gerson in the building. Where you at, Jeff? You better find your way here. Let me add them on, guys. Okay, here we go. What up, Jeff?
What's happening, big?
Okay, let's move quick because we've been having some real interesting topics and time is flying, buddy.
Already.
College football is back. I know how happy you are because you love college football. Been a fan for maybe 40 plus years. You know your teams. You know your depth. And one word, what that means to you, college football, when you hear that.
Well, I'll tell you what. It took on a bigger meaning today with the college football panel voting in a 12-team playoff starting next year.
Woo!
With the top 4 teams getting buys. So if you like a tournament format, we are now going to get that in college football.
I love it. Next question. What should the fans expect this year? Like, okay, as far as like, are we going to see the same favorite team back at it up top? Or are we going to have some surprises, Jeff?
Well, you're still going to see Alabama's absolutely loaded.
Right.
They're going to be around. You're still going to have all your top-end SEC teams around. I think where the surprise are going to come in is I think there's some chips on some shoulders now. And what I mean by that is with the try to eliminate the Pac-12, okay, and what's happened with the Big 12 with Oklahoma and Texas getting ready to go to the SEC, I think there's some teams with chips on their shoulders. I'm looking at this year some surprise teams really coming out of the Pac-12. I could actually see, I could make a case for 4 or 5 teams from Utah, to Oregon, to USC, even UCLA, and even a deep sleeper, Oregon State, making some runs this year. So I'm expecting, out of the 4 playoff teams, I'm expecting 2 teams that, not necessarily always being there. So I think there's going to be some change.
Okay, real quick. Legitimately,
I need you to understand what that word means. Legitimately. Who really had the chance to be Alabama this year?
I think more teams than not do. I mean, if you look at the SEC itself in their own division, okay. I mean, Arkansas is ranked, okay. You have Texas A&M highly ranked.
A&M, my sleeper.
I mean, Brian Kelly's down there with LSU, but I think it's going to take a year. Mike Leach is under the radar at Mississippi State. Lane Kiffin's got it going at Ole Miss. If that new quarterback comes in, Dart, and he can get him going, Ole Miss is legit. And you can't even take – I mean, the worst team in that division this year is Auburn. Harson's under a lot of pressure. You know, but still, they got to go to Alabama this year, so Auburn's probably a non-factor. You look at the eastern side, I mean, everybody's going to say Georgia, but I'll tell you, my deep sleeper – I don't even say deep sleeper, but I think a team you better look out for is the Tennessee Volunteers. The hooker came on last night. They put 59 on the board at Ball State. Most of it by the third quarter. You get rest and starters. They're legit. They play the ACC champion here in a couple weeks on the road, Pittsburgh, in a revenge game. Okay. But Tennessee has a chance to be that team this year that comes out of nowhere in the SEC. Other teams that got a chance to beat Bama, obviously Ohio State in the Big Ten. I don't know if any other Big Ten team really is legit enough besides Ohio State. Big 12, we're going to get to see a nice matchup next weekend when Alabama comes calling to Texas. And a lot of people don't realize Alabama's only beaten Texas one time in 8 tries, and they've never won in Austin, Texas.
No, that's way back, though.
Rich,
I'm
just telling you.
We got they got Sabian now. It's a whole different ball game right now. But I get what you're saying.
History has a way of repeating itself. And I think still those 2 or 3 teams top echelon, being a Oregon, Utah, USC, have a Chinaman's chance against Bama.
Okay, real quick. We don't have too much time. Name me your 4 teams that make the playoffs, Jeff. Kind of a tough question early in the season, but since you like being put in the spot, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, well, I'll just do it in the seed order. Number 1 seed is going to be the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Woo!
They're going to take care of Notre Dame tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if they're going to cover it now. They're going to take care of them. And they're going to to run the table is it's there this year. Probably their biggest trip might be to Michigan State. But I think Ohio State's got a chip on their shoulder. They get the 1 seed. The 2 seed, but they will have a loss, will be Alabama. I don't think they're going unscathed. Okay? So Bama will be the 2 seed. The 3 seed is going to come out of the Pac-12 conference. I'm going to say right now, even if they lose tomorrow, but they're competitive tomorrow, the Oregon Ducks, I'm going to call as my sleeper to be the 3 seed.
Okay, let's go.
Now, the 4 seed is I'm going back to the SEC, and it's not Georgia. It's the Tennessee Volunteers. I think Tennessee sneaks in the playoffs, that 4 seed. I'd say they're undefeated, 8-0 going to Georgia. Okay. I think that they can run the table. Bama beats them in the title game. That's still enough for Tennessee to be that 4 seed.
Yeah, I'm going to throw Georgia in that 4th spot. I like what you like. Throw Georgia in there. Who wins it all, Jeff?
Hands down, it's Ohio State Buckeyes. They come back. They pick up the pieces from losing to Michigan. Ohio State's got a majority of the talent. Their receiver talent is better than last year, and they all went first round. The quarterback, probably going to be the Heisman Trophy winner, C.J. Stroud. Bama's going to come in there. They got 2 legitimate Heisman candidates with Anderson and also with the quarterback who won it last year, Young. But I'm going to say Ohio State beats Alabama national title game.
All right. There you go, guys. College update. Sportsbook Jeff just gave it to y'all. Sportsbook Jeff, we got 5 minutes. There's a big topic I want to take on. We're going into the NBA. NBA, huge trade the other day at the Cleveland Cavaliers picked up Donovan Mitchell, a.k.a. Spider-Man, for Lauren McCakin, Ochai Agbaji, and guard Colin Sexton with 3 unprotected first-round picks. I want you to tell us who wins the early part of the trade
then I got question number 2 for you. Remember, we got 5 minutes. We just can't freelance. Let's cut corners on this. Go ahead.
I actually like the trade for both ends. I mean, short term, obviously the Cavaliers. You get a third piece, a fourth all-star. Okay, Mitchell. You got your go-to guy now. The only problem is the East is so loaded, I don't know really where it positions them. I think it probably gets them in a top 6 seed. They don't have to be in the play-in playoffs. But besides that, there's no guarantee out East. Okay? I also, if I look at the side from the Utah side of things, I really like Sexton and marketing going out there. Agbaji was a top player at Kansas. Okay? I actually think it's sped up by getting those 3 players. It's sped up the rebuild for Utah with all these number 1 picks. They're really sitting in a nice position with all these unprotected number 1s.
Buddy, don't they got like 4 more from Gobert? 4 or 5?
They had a bunch from that, and they have their own. They have like 11 number 1 picks, so they're right there with the rest of them. They're positioned to do what they need to do, and
wow.
I trust Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge, the team you see in Boston, that's Danny Ainge's team. Okay.
Yeah, he's cleaning house, obvious.
Right. So Utah is taking a step back, but I don't think it's going to be the step back that Oklahoma State and Houston took. They got legit players. I think it's more I can even see Utah possibly sneaking in that 10 seed in the play-in, but probably not. But I'm saying it gives them a fighting shot with the players they got from Cleveland.
Right. I think Utah is going to get the better of the trade, but this is something Cleveland had to do if they want people to take them serious.
Correct.
Now they got our attention. They got my attention. Right. I'm pretty sure they got yours.
They got
now, are they going to go to the conference finals? No, because when me and you spoke yesterday, too many heavy hitters.
Milwaukee,
too many heavy hitters.
Miami,
yeah,
Boston, Atlanta.
Eastern Conference is like just jammed up. But now it's fair to say they can beat any of those teams on any given night, though.
Right.
You understand me? But I still think they're going to come up short. They're probably one more star, I think, away.
I don't know if they're a star away, if they're just not development away. The key to that team is Mobley. If Mobley becomes the beast that I think that guy is, you've really got something. With him,
Jared Mobley, nice.
Garland, and, Donovan, that's 4 all-stars.
And don't forget Okoro. Okoro, bum over there.
But I'm saying the key to that team is Mobley.
Yeah. I'm going to say Mobley and Garland, but Garland already stepped up. Now it's time for Mobley to step up. Garland put up some terrific numbers last year. That's why they were thinking about getting rid of Sexton. They were going to get rid of Sexton regardless because they knew Garland is what they needed. Colin, who I thought was going to fit perfect with them, they've been shopping him around.
Correct.
You know it yourself. So I think now they definitely moved up ranks. They still about 5th, maybe.
I say 6th. Right? That's where I think they're at. Assuming somebody has a bad year with injuries, has to go to the play-in. I think they solidified not having to be in the play-ins, but that's the only thing they've solidified.
Okay. So you can stay right here with me if you want me as I go through the free picks. Guys, get your pen and paper. Let me see where I put the paper at. I'm here all over the place. Give me a minute, guys. I got to find where I put those free picks at. I know I just had it. Did it fall? Hold up, guys. Y'all want to wait anyway because y'all be stupid not to get these free picks. Okay, here we go. I got it. I ain't done out that much. We all giving out 2 picks, so everybody chart your picks. I'm going to chart these on a weekly basis. We can't lie. We give it out a day ahead, 2 days ahead. We ain't no scammers like all the other people. Y'all know in my show, we give it a day, 2 days. No way I can lie, even if I try. Right or wrong, Jeff?
Al speaks the truth.
Okay, we're going to start with Sportsbook Jeff first. East Carolina versus NC State. The line is -12 for NC State. Jeff loves the dog in this. East Carolina +12. Make sure y'all chart that down. On his second pick, Oregon State is playing Boise State. Oregon State's -2.5. He likes the favorite in game 2. So those are his 2 picks. East Carolina +12. Oregon State -2.5. Correct?
Correct. And I will tell you, East Carolina sprinkle a little bit on the money line. They're a live dog in that game.
Okay. Now, OGJ, another guy with us, he likes Utah Utes. They 2.5-point favorites over Florida. He likes the Utes in that game. And in this game number 2, Oregon versus Georgia, he likes the Ducks +17 in the game number 2. So he likes the Utes -2.5, the Ducks +17. Let me go now to part-time bro, who's part of our free picks, and Noah Parker, who said he had no picks this week, which is understandable. He's busy doing other things. Part-time bro likes the opposite of what Jay likes. She likes Florida +2.5 versus the Utes. So that's going to split no matter what. Right, Jeff? 2.5, you can't get a push. So that's going to split.
Well, let's just move the line to 3 and we'll call it a day.
All right, in her second game, she likes Cincinnati +6.5 versus the Arkansas Razorbacks. So the Razorbacks are favored 6.5. Part-time bro likes the Cincinnati +6.5, and the Florida Gators +2.5. So those are 6 picks I just gave y'all. And what I'm rolling with, I have to roll the dice. I hope I could have had what I'm looking for. I wish I could have had a bye this week, but I got to deliver. Jeff might not like this, but I don't care. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm running with Iowa -13.5 versus South Dakota State. And if you get 14 late, and my other pick, I'm going with the Buckeyes first half. I think they're going to jump out on Notre Dame. Maybe it might be 21-10, 24-10, 24-13. But I'm scared to do the game on that because I think Fighting Irish will fight and kind of cover the spread late. That's just my opinion. But those are the 8 picks for the day. Thank you, Sportsbook Jeff. Let me go to do my wheel because we're running real late. 8 picks, chart them down, make your money. Sportsbook Jeff, we'll talk real soon.
Peace.
Okay, brother. Okay. Okay, guys, this is our time. The giveaway. Let's get it.
And with the producer.
Guys, 8 picks. Look at them. Put little money. Once you start trusting in us, get your money up, man. You know how we do it, man. We ain't going to win all the time. But we win more than we lose, and that's all that matters. Giveaway 1, round 2, 1 through 20. Raul's the leader with 9 wins. Let's get it. Great day of sports, guys. A lot of information we gave y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it like y'all always do. Okay, 1 through 20. No, I gotta marinate these bad boys. Make sure the sazon hits every piece of chicken. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta marinate it. Make sure that sazon hit. When it hit real good. Here we go. Got a winner. We got a winner, goddammit. Here we go. We got 16. 16. That makes Raul the champion of round 2. Raul is the champion with 10 wins in round 2. Congratulations, bro. Round 3 will start next week. But as of right now, Raul is the champion. As a matter of fact, I'm lying. Round 3 starts right now. Right now. Because Raul already closed round 2. Round 2 closed. Round 3 right now. Salute to Raul. I thought you was going to not get it this year, bro. I didn't want to see a repeat of last time. Salute to Raul. To make it clear, you get 2 gifts when you win the championship and the interview. So Raul gets the interview, and he also gets 2 gifts for winning number 10. Congratulations, Raul. I know Raul was like, woo! It looked like he was going to get this one up too, like he did round 1. Okay, round 3. Round 3, giveaway 1 now. We be doing it all over. Fresh, because Raul already closed round 2. Jesse closed round 1. Raul closed round 2. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, we got 21 through 40. Raul gonna celebrate tonight, bro. He was like, damn, I'm gonna be way up in 2 rounds and don't win. Well, he closed it. Him and Jesse are now officially the champs of the first 2 rounds. 21 through 40, let's get it. Round 3, giveaway 1. Here we go. Here we go. You gotta win it, goddammit. I know you see it. I know you see it, because I see it right there. Here we go. 36. 36. That's my boy, Sinbad. He used to go by Benny Hill. He won 1 time a couple weeks ago. His first time ever. Sinbad got the lead in round 3. 1 tip on everybody. Salute to Sinbad, baby. By the way, I gave him that name. If y'all remember, Benny Hill, when he won his first thing, he's the one that had the baseball bat with his hair all bunion up. I said, dog, you might as well be called Sinbad. The way you look, that's a perfect fit. And he agreed, and that's his name. First time he utilized it, he wins. Salute to Sinbad. Let me go through the summary real quick. Part-time bro came on board. It was a pleasure to have her back on board. Part of the Al York sports team. She just told me today that she will always be part of my team, and that made me feel really good because I hate losing good people. She came in, tore up the NFL, Tom Brady, all this stuff, you know, what it means. Did her part, gave y'all the skull game prediction record, handled her business. Phyllis Jacino came on. We took care of the diamond. We gave y'all the breakdown on if the season ended today, what would it look like and who would be playing who. And we gave y'all predictions via, you know, that situation. Now, it might not end up like that. A lot of things can change. I mean, the Yankees could lose first place to the Rays by the time the year's over, but we gave y'all if it ended today. And then Sportsbook Jeff, as always, came in, touched up college football, touched up NFL. One thing about Sportsbook Jeff, y'all, I'm telling you, the college football, yeah, that's my guy in college football. I mean, he does it all like me, but he loves college football. He's like a little kid when it comes to college football. Handle his business. Then we jumped off to the giveaway. Raul, appreciate Raul always sticking with us, always riding it out. He got the most wins, but he could have had a record where he got the most wins without a championship because he was so close to round one, then he would have been so close to round two. But he put the hammer down. He won round two. He's probably going to celebrate, do 1,000 push-ups because he does push-ups whenever he's excited. Don't say I told you that. But salute to Raul. Salute to everybody viewing. I appreciate that you guys take this hour, you know, and invested in me and entrusted me to give y'all nothing but the best, man. And now that football is back, now you getting free picks. These are picks that we do hard homework on. We can easily charge people for this. But I told them, no, we're going to continue to give on my show if they're going to continue to watch. Now, if they stop watching, then we stop giving. They continue to watch, we give more. That's just how that works. Simple mathematics. Al York Sports, The Raw Truth, TGI Fridays, open sessions and giveaways. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. Love y'all. Hold your heads.